And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Quivs here. Quivs does stuff. Back in my PJs, as per usual. Comfort is king. Yeah, back in Phasmophobia. 9 days to go now until the new update arrives, where we will lose Asylum, possibly for good. I say possibly because it is still a popular map and a lot of people have played it, and it wouldn't surprise me people begged them to sort of put Asylum back, even though it's not, you know, the greatest of maps for the actual game. Like it doesn't, it's hard to describe. It doesn't suit the intended outcomes of the game. It's not as creepy as it could be while being creepy. It's too big. There's bits and pieces like that. But nonetheless, I think there's a very good chance that people will hassle DK enough that Asylum might make a return. Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, but we'll see. Otherwise, in 9 days, Asylum will be gone and we will have Sunny Meadows instead. Now, in my last stream, I had many fails. I say many, it was like 3 fails, but I had like 3 fails in a row where it was either fumble-fingeredness, trying to light a smudge stick and not managing to do it, or I don't even remember what the others were, but I screwed up a bit. So, while I'm going to be playing mostly Asylum today, I am going to break it up with the occasional other map. And I'm going to start with a different map as well. Oops, that's not right. That's better. So what I'm going to be trying to do, first and foremost, is I'm going to try and get a perfect run. So I'm going to have to buy things, aren't I? Because we lost a lot of equipment last time. So let's see where we're up to with things that I own. I think 2 thermometers is as many as you can carry. Yes, all my candles are gone, all my crucifixes are gone. Flashlights I don't care about. I need 1 more glow stick, 4 lighters, 4 motion sensors. Yeah, well, Asylum is good, but it is really hard. It's such a big map, and I've been super lucky. Like, all the Asylum runs I've done so far, everything's been really close to the entrance, whereas it's very possible for things to be at, like, the far side of Asylum, but I haven't had that yet. So I'm expecting at least one of them to eventually happen, but yeah, it hasn't happened yet. So we'll see. But right now, what I want to do is I'm just going to do Tanglewood, and I'm going to try and get a perfect run. I'll just add all, screw it. Oh no, let's not add all. Oh, now I have to undo it if I want to undo it. Oh, damn it. What's the easy way to do that? Leave. Aha.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Yeah, no point wasting equipment. Let's not waste equipment. So an extra dots, an extra ghost writing book, and an extra video camera. Those are the only things that I take. 1 of everything else seems to suffice. You don't really need multiples of some of the things here when you're playing on your own. When you're playing with other people, yes, it comes in handy to have multiple of certain things, but yeah, a lot of these things you don't need more than 1, so long as you don't lose it. And I mean, it's big equipment, so you're not likely to lose it, but there are other things that are small, like the lighter, where I always misplace them and can't freaking find them. Although, since I've been saying that, it hasn't happened. So yeah, that's interesting. All right. So like I said, Tanglewood, I'm going to try for a perfect game. So what does a perfect game entail? Well, you've got to get all the objectives. You've got to get a perfect photo score. That's a perfect game. And that can be hard to do. It does depend. If you get fingerprints, it's easier. Then you don't need the ghost photo. You will just get a perfect game anyway.
We've arrived. Check the equipment.
But it really does depend. All right. So we're looking for a Mark Young. Repel the ghost with the smudge stick. That should be relatively easy. EMF reader and witness a ghost event. Well, a lot of those should just happen on their own. So let's see how we go. So we'll start with these, because it's only a small map. So I'm not going to need to start with like the parabolic or something. Mark, where are you? Silence. Alright, let's see. No mirror. No tarot cards. Breaker. Can't hide there. No voodoo doll. No Ouija board. Summoning circle? No summoning circle. Oh, the Ouija board's over here. No Ouija board. No hiding spots either. Must be music box then, because I think we've covered all the other options. Can hide there. Okay, that's cool. Music box. Alright, we'll get to that. Let's find out where the ghost is before we start messing around with the music box. Can hide there too, so we'll leave that open. No. Bone. Excellent. Alright, let's try this again. Mark, where are you? Aha. I heard a door. Oh, must be in the kitchen then. Kitchen or the surrounds. Can I take that photo? I've never been able to be sure. Yes, excellent. Good. So we didn't waste anything there. So... and it did touch a door. But I'm not sure which one. Alright. So kitchen or dining room. There's still, to this day, seems to be the problem with the kitchen and the dining room in a lot of maps. Where if the kitchen and the dining room is sort of an open space like that, if the ghost room is the kitchen, it'll spend all its time in the dining room, and if the ghost room is the dining room, it'll spend all its time in the kitchen. It's just weird. It might be a confirmation bias thing in that we think that's what's happening, and that might not actually be what's happening, but it does seem to be. A lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Is that an orb? A lot of salt seems to bear out that possibility with the ghost stepping in it. I don't see any orbs, and that sounded twinish. What did you just throw? So it touched a door and threw something, but I don't know what it threw or where. It sounded like a cup. All cups and things look to be in the right spot here. Did sound twins. Did sound kind of twins. Alright, now, I haven't been able to see any orbs yet. So now, since I'm not sure, I'm going to grab the thermometer and let's find this room properly. It's touching doors again, and I'm not getting these photos, which is a shame. But oh well. Let's grab a thermometer and be sure, and we'll grab a book. Because once we find the room, we want to get that book in there as soon as possible. I'm suspicious it might be a corridor ghost. Oh, light flashing. No, it seems to be warm in the kitchen. Let's turn the light on. Was this off or on? I think it's in here. Yep. Alright. EMF. grab the EMF there. Oh. EMF 5 is good. So, no fingerprints, EMF 5. And we definitely have the right room now. It's this one, because it's the only one that's cold. So we can set up the dots in the camera. The door always closes. Let's do it like that. And we might go outside and check for orbs. EMF, leave that. Oh. Yeah, that's a twin interaction. It's going to be the twins, surely. Can't get anything else here. Alright, that's one full camera. Beautiful, haven't screwed it up yet. The music box, we should be able to get a ghost photo pretty easy. Relatively easy, unless I fumble it again, which, you know, I do often enough. Alright, the twins are still an option, right? Yes. Pretty sure that's what it's going to turn out to be. So what evidence are we actually looking for here? Spirit box and freezing temperatures. Ooh, it's not freezing. That's interesting. We've heard excess activity is what I would call it. Like a super busy ghost. Alright, I'm never going to spot dots in that. Yeah, it could be a mimic that was mimicking the twins the few times when I heard multiple things happen. And now it's not the twins. Mimic. I think a mimic is freezing as well. No, a mimic's been ruled out by EMF 5. So it can't be a mimic. Alright, let's grab... Well, there's no fingerprints, so there's no point for that. Let's grab that and the extra camera. Alright. So now, can't forget, I'm going to need the ghost picture because we don't have... Are you here? Alright, well that's quick and easy. So let's fill that in. Can still be the twins, spirit or a wraith. Alright. Wasn't freezing. Is it freezing now? It is now. Oh. Oh yeah, that's the twins. There's nothing else that's doing that. That's just the twins. That's like flat out twin interactions all over the place. Okay. So that being the case, the twins are fast hunters. Well, one of them is a fast hunter. One of them is slightly slower. So let's grab that and that. We kind of want to do this here. I think depends. If it's really fast, this is gonna... It's a ghost event. Oh, blown light bulb ghost event. Don't see that one that often. I don't know whether that affects your sanity. I think it doesn't. But now that's blown, so there's that. Alright, so, yeah, my sanity is fine. We've witnessed a ghost event, and I've got to repel it. And yeah, it's the twins. What was the last evidence? Freezing. Oh yeah, we've got freezing now as well, so yeah. That's one of the few examples of being able to establish a ghost via its behavior. So basically we worked that out before We got all the evidence. It was the twins. There wasn't anything else it could be. Just because it gives me some light there, because it's blown that bulb and I need to be able to see. Right. So if I start this, it's going to come in here and try to get it. I'll grab that photo because I've still got photos. Alright, I don't know what that just gave me. Hopefully not the one in the back. Yep, cool. So what I want to do is start this, place it here. God damn, this thing's active as. Start it, put it down, run over there, grab my camera, get the photo, drop the camera, grab the smudge stick. Yes, okay. So this is going to be super hard. This is exactly the sort of thing that I suck at. Oh no. It's too far away. Nope, messed it up. Okay, now I'm at 0 or close to 0% sanity. So now my only hope, screw it, is this. So I'm going to wait for it to hunt, I'm going to try and get the photo and then smudge it, and then get to that cupboard without a torch. I think it was in the lounge then. I don't think it was in that other room. I don't know if my sanity's low enough. It might not be low enough. Getting back out of the house is going to be terrifying because I have no light source. I suppose I've got the lighter. What did my sanity drop to? Okay, I'm in hunting range, but only just. And I think it's just tripped the breaker. No. Okay, cool. Alright, I have a smudge stick, I have hiding spots. Come and get me. What? Where was it? That sounded like it was downstairs. Was he right behind me?
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready.
That's insane. That's what just happened? Well, that sucks. No explanation. Wherever he was, it wasn't where I thought he was. Well, the twins can do trickery, but not like that. I don't know what happened there. It definitely sounded further away. It didn't sound like it was right on top of me. The only explanation I've got is that it was right on top of me and it just... the voice was soft for some reason. It sounded like it was downstairs or something. But yeah, that was really weird. That was abnormal. Alright, so we didn't win, so we're going to have to run it back and try one more time. Just one more. If we don't win again, then I'm still going to give up and we'll go to Asylum. Take a glow stick. All the lighters. Motion sensors are parabolic. The extra cameras. The salt. Sanity pills. Smudge sticks. So this is one thing I'm looking forward to with the new update, as well as being able to save equipment loadout, so you can just add that every time. But yeah, that was I don't know.
We've arrived. Check the equipment.
Witness a ghost event and get the ghost to walk through salt. Okay.
And remember to check the white board.
So if we get fingerprints, we won't even need to have the ghost hunt. We can just do it without it, but we'll see.
Switching.
Ted Buckley.
Careful out there.
Interesting name. Teddy Buckley. That and a camera. Let's go. Let's see if we can do it this time. Ted Buckley, where are you? Nada. Alright, let's turn this and this on. See if the breaker is in the garage. Tis. Oh, that was a door. Let's go find that door. Mirror. Let's find that door. Hi. Fingerprints. I don't know which one is which now. Alright, let's see what we got. Yes. No. Let's close these. Yes. Well, that's pretty good. I think that one's probably good. There's always the... Lockers were no. It's always the basement. This one can be good because it's so far away, and that one's there, so that's a good hiding spot. It can be hard to get into. You can mess that up. Alright, and the mirror's pretty good, because the mirror is good for controlling sanity. So we'll grab that photo. I think he's just touched something else. Alright, so now if I get just the fingerprints photos. You don't want to get the fingerprints photos. Don't know what that was. And the interaction. Because then it doesn't matter if you don't get the ghost photo. Oh, I've still got to find the bone. The bone would be good. The bone is still worth it. Let's get some extra stuff in. So, could be a foyer ghost. With what he's interacting with, a foyer ghost feels more likely than a... than a bathroom or a bedroom ghost. Don't see any orbs. Could be a bathroom ghost. Let's grab that and that. Alright, yeah, it does seem cold here. Not too cold. Could just be house warming up cold. Ah, you're actually in here. Ooh, is that going to go freezing? It's really cold. It might go freezing. Excellent. So now I need to reset this up. What else am I carrying that? In here. Is that the bone? That is the bone. I might never have spotted that. Oh jeez, and that's touching everything. don't know which ones. And I don't want to take it in case it disappears just as I'm trying to do it. Okay, that's different. But I still don't know which one. Nope, that one. Cool. Alright, so that's that camera's worth. Excellent. Oops. Yeah, the different weather patterns are good. They're still working on those. I believe there's going to be some improvements to that in the update coming as well. It's a super active ghost. Oh, I haven't moved the camera yet. Okay. What else is there? Let's grab that and that, because it would be nice to be able to see the old fingerprints, and then I can sort of maybe work out which one's which. I don't know, maybe. Oh yeah, I need another camera because there's a bone in here. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Might be here in the corridor at the moment. Where are you? How old are you? Thank you very much. That's what I was wondering. Maybe that's new, I don't know. Alright. That's all we've got so far. Oh, and I forgot to move the damn thing again. But I do need a camera, and I will need salt eventually. So let's grab it now. Don't know whether I want the salt photos. I don't remember specifically. If salt photos are as good as the what's-his-face photos, or as good as the fingerprint photos when it comes to getting a perfect game without the ghost photo. I think you do just need all the fingerprints. Just like the bone, the cursed object, and then nothing but fingerprints. Alright, I don't see any orbs. What does this feel like? Probably not a Moroi. It's very active. Poltergeist. Yokai would have done something yokai-ish. Maybe by now. Should check the temperature again. It could be freezing in there by now. Not seeing any orbs, not seeing any dots. Oh, forgot we've got fingerprints. Could be a phantom. That was another door as well. Where did my EMF go there? What else am I carrying here? Ah, you know what? It'd be easier to do this. This has really got me thinking this is a poltergeist. Please tell me I haven't messed any of these up yet. Fingerprints, bone, fingerprints, fingerprints. Cool, I've got 2 more photos, and I reckon it's going to turn out to be a polter. Have you changed rooms, Mr. Poltergeist? You most certainly have. You're in here now, aren't you? No. What? That's freezing here. We moved into the lounge. Oh. Oh, well, that's just terrifying, because now it can do all sorts of things without me knowing what's going to happen. Cool, one more photo. Pretty good. I do need to check what my sanity is, because if this is a poltergeist, I want to stay above all the early hunting ghosts. Yeah, that's basically everything except the demon special ability. I need to witness a ghost event, and I need to get it to walk through salt. So I'll get it to walk through salt, and we won't take the photo. We'll just put some salt down. And then I just need to egg it on into giving me a ghost event. Now, if it's walking around the lounge, it's got to walk through there. There's another good one. And let's just put one in the middle of the carpet and see what we get. This is my hiding spot, isn't it? Yes. Is that a new one, or is that still existing? Oh, I didn't have the... You can't have the UV torch out, so I don't know whether that's the one that was there before or not. Have you moved again? No, it's still freezing here. And now you've gone quiet. What are you... emulating a shade? Ted Buckley. Ted Buckley, can you give us a sign? Okay, I heard that, but that wasn't anywhere near here. Is that in here? Might have been. Okay, that's the ghost event. Oh. It was just a ghost event. I thought it was a breaker. Yep. He still hasn't stepped in the salt. What did that do to my sanity? That would have put me to 75. That's hunting range of some of the early hunters. So that's where we'll take the... Yep, that's where we'll take the first pill. Make sure he can't get us. You're not getting me like that. And then, if I'd remembered, I could have grabbed some extra salt. And we'll just bombard this room with salt. Because I need him to step in it. And he's not bloody stepping in it. Salt. Absolutely bombard the room with salt. Bombard the house with salt. There we go. Okay. I'd love to actually see their footprints. Where is he currently? No. I was just wondering if he was maybe currently pretending to be a wraith. That would have been kind of amusing. Alright, he does appear to have moved again as well. There, that's a fresh one. Cool, so that's all my photos on all my objectives. And we know what ghost this is. So, fingers crossed, that will be a perfect score. All done. Didn't have to mess around with any cursed objectives or cursed items or anything. Excellent. So that's exactly what you want to see. 10 for every objective, 40 for photos, and 10 for the bone evidence. Absolutely perfect game. That is the maximum amount of money you can get on Tanglewood. Can't get any more than that. 270. Any other map will give you 300, like any slightly bigger house, I think. And then, yeah, it only goes up from there depending on the size of the map. All right. That barely makes up for all the money that we've lost. But doesn't mean we're not going to move on back to the asylum. So we'll see how we go in the asylum now. Yeah, I could have used the mirror, but I didn't need to. It was relatively obvious where the ghost was, so there wasn't any point. There's often not a point in smaller maps to use the cursed item unless you're actually trying to get a hunt, because you can't work out what ghost it is. And sometimes the easiest and quickest way to work out what ghost it is just to use the cursed object to get yourself a hunt. All right. More asylum runs.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at
Alright,
the
that's going to be a hard one.
accordingly before starting the investigation.
Okay, so objectives 2 and 3 you can do at the same time, but prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix is very circumstantial. It really depends where the ghost is. Oh no, it's going to be a really far breaker. Look at that! Downstairs as far as possible to the right, or almost as far as possible to the right. So we are investigating this one in the dark, which is, you know, one of my most hated things, but it's going to have to happen because I don't see how else I'm going to do this. What am I looking for? That. Alright, I've already forgotten the name. Oh well. It's not tarot cards, it's not the voodoo doll. Oh, it's a summoning circle. Well, that's relatively easy. So, I mean, we could see if we can work out what kind of ghost this is from a quick summoning circle hunt. That's a doable thing. We've done it once or twice before. It's very difficult, but it is doable. Elizabeth Hill. Elizabeth, are you here? No, there's no way I'm going for the breaker that far to the asylum. If the ghost turns it off again, like it was a waste of time. I'm so much better off just trying to actually try and find the ghost and get on with it. Alright, I'm going to save the summoning circle. Let's, camera. No, let's grab an EMF. We'll go without the photos. We're not going for money here, we're going for successful hunts. Elizabeth, can you give us a sign? So another thing I've recently learned, the parabolic microphone is prevented from detecting things below its current floor level. So if you pick up something on the parabolic mic, it's on that floor. It's not on the floor below. So one of my other options here is I could be walking around with a candle, because that would preserve my sanity. So I'm going to go all the way to the end of the right wing on the top. And if I get nothing on the parabolic, I'm actually going to go back, grab a candle and a lighter, and we'll walk around like that instead. Because that will preserve my sanity. And you've still got a pretty good chance of finding the ghost, if not, you know, a perfect chance of finding the ghost. Well, that's basically it, because this is just this room. So I didn't find anything on the top left. On the left? Yes, top left, because it's the upper floor. The ground floor, as opposed to the basement floor. And I didn't hear anything either. So while the parabolic mic can't pick up stuff on the floor below, you can. And I didn't hear anything. So there's a very good chance it's on the left side. Even if it's on the ground level, it's going to be on the left side. Because it is basically silent here. I haven't got anything on the parabolic microphone. I haven't heard anything. We're going to go back to the truck. We're going to check our sanity. There are a few things. So the ghost can talk. You can get the special Banshee talk that way, at which point you instantly know it's a Banshee. You can pick up ghost footsteps. So back in the day, you used to actually be able to hear the ghost walking around. You might remember that. You used to play back then as well. The ghost no longer makes footsteps without the parabolic microphone. So it has been active. It's been doing stuff. But if you're carrying the parabolic microphone, you can actually hear the ghost footsteps as you used to hear the ghost footsteps. The one exception is, I think it was the Spirit used to have a longer space between its footsteps. Before they made it, you can only hear them on the parabolic mic. They removed that since you can only hear ghost footsteps on the parabolic mic, and it normally only does one. Sometimes you get two, but you normally just hear like one footstep, and you know it's not your footstep, and it'll appear on the parabolic mic. It'll give a value. Other than that, it's basically interactions. I don't believe there are any ghost events that make noise unless they're an interaction style event. So for example, the yokai being able to close all the doors at once, or a poltergeist being able to throw multiple things. Those will make noises on the parabolic mic because they're doors and items being thrown. But it's not the actual ability that's making making a sound on the parabolic mic. It's the items themselves that are doing it. All right. So what I can do is drop my torch, use the candle. No, I can't. It's way too dark. I was going to take the EMF, but yeah, I can't see a damn thing like that. All right. Elizabeth, can you give us a sign? Ooh. Not that long ago, the number of lighters was increased. I don't remember which patch it was specifically. Yeah, we're still almost 90%. But yeah, they upped it from 2 to 4, basically because it's possible for everyone to have a smudge stick and for everyone to have a candle. It seemed reasonable that therefore everyone should be allowed to have a lighter. They also increased the salt, because 6 salt, sometimes you get the wrong room and you bomb the room with salt, and it was totally worthless because it was the wrong room. So they increased the number of salt as well. Elizabeth, can you give us a sign? Elizabeth, where are you? Thought I heard something. Elizabeth, can you give us a sign? Absolutely silent. I got nothing. Elizabeth, where are you? Just had the oddest feeling maybe the bone was in here, which would have been hilarious, but oh well. maybe I heard something there. Elizabeth? Well, we'll see. The progression update is coming. That will happen after the next update. But perhaps that's something that they will do in the progression update. Is that you have a limited number of spaces for equipment until you can afford the van. Elizabeth, can you give us a sign, please? Well, this is a super elusive ghost. I'm gonna go... Was that my footstep or was that a ghost noise? Elizabeth, did you just do something or was that just me? Candle went out, gotta keep that lit. Elizabeth, where are you? Alright, I'm gonna turn that breaker on. That door is 100% open. There's nothing in here to throw. Elizabeth, can you give us a sign? So doors are rarely 100% open. But that being said, it does seem to actually be possible for them to be 100% open. It's just rare. I thought the breaker was supposed to be in here. Oh, there it is. If it wasn't for the fact that we couldn't find the ghost, I would never have bothered with the breaker. But we are this far away because I don't know where this ghost is. Wow, that's such a helpful light. Elizabeth, where are you? That clock is so loud. Elizabeth, you want to give us a sign, please? Yep, it's 100% open. Elizabeth, are you here? Ah, hello, Elizabeth. Is it here, Lizzie? Oh, hi. This little storage room, huh? That's a long way to go. Alright, we're going to leave our candle here. And the lighter. Why not? And if I'm right, the stairs are over here? Oh, no, I don't want that. I do want that. This is a really far run to get back there. It's not the furthest it could be, because it's downstairs in the middle, but it is pretty far. It's not a close walk at all. Where's the light switch for this one? I can do without that one. It's only quick to pass through there. Alright. So we mostly preserved our sanity. We kind of know where it is. I think there's a camera down there. Is that a camera? The light should be on. No, there's no camera. All right. There will be shortly. Let's take our camera and our dot sensor down there. Yeah, it's a bit of a run. It's definitely not a quick... So this is one of the big things about Asylum, is that it's a big map, and it's so big that it's too big. And that's what they kind of want to do. So the idea behind Sunny Meadows is that it's supposed to be big, but kind of radial big. So the truck is never that far away, but the map is huge. So the idea is that it's still like there are, you know, you'll have to spend a long time trying to actually get to and from. Turn the light off again. I don't know where the switch is. Where's the damn switch? Oh, there. Alright, so I think you're in here. No orbs. I don't think it's freezing. Is it freezing out here? It's only the one door. Alright, I don't see any orbs. Let's put it in here for now. And we'll come back and see what we get. Is it that door that it's playing with? It's really playing with that door as well. Nobody's seen the map for the new Asylum yet. We've only seen pictures so far, but we've heard what DK and CJ have said about it. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Close the door. I should have done that while I was there, but it's too late now. Nothing is designed to specifically drop sanity. Everything is always about giving you a chance. And the problem with Asylum is, especially in... Wow. The hell does that? Like a hunt or a manifestation are the only things that do that, but it can't be a hunt. The door never closed. I have no idea what the hell that was. Alright, let's watch this for a bit, see if we get any dots or any unexpected orbs. Alright, let's flicker in the lights over there. Yeah, the intent of the Asylum was just to be a bigger map that was harder because it takes longer to get anything done. Yep, definitely just through the cork again. but no dots and no orbs. Do I want to risk it all and take the thermometer down there? Alright. I don't want to deal with early hunting ghosts. That could be EMF level 5 pretty easily. In fact, it almost has to be, because that's a 2 to a 7, which is a 5. Alright, I'm going to grab my EMF, grab my camera. I'm going to make sure of that EMF. Going to be close to hunting range if it's an early hunting ghost, at which point we're probably just going to die, because that's downstairs in the asylum and I do not know my way around downstairs in the asylum. Upstairs in the asylum I've got a bit of an idea some of the time. Downstairs, now I'm just going to get instantly lost. My best bet would be to run, find a random room, duck into it and pray. But nothing else is going to save me, that's for sure. So yeah, one good ghost event and I'll be in hunting range of like 50% of the ghosts. That's a yokai ability right there. So that should have affected my sanity as well. And I'm going to say that's a yokai. So what happened there was the door went from 100% open to 100% closed. And the door closed and the sound came after the door was closed. It didn't match up properly. That always happens when a yokai does its special yokai ability. So remember what I said about them turning up on the parabolic microphone? They do. They also turn up later than the actual event because the sound of the door closing happens well after the door closes. So you lose a specific percentage sanity when a yokai does its special ability. I don't remember how much that is. It wasn't much, but it definitely just happened. So there is no other ghost that does that except the yokai. Yeah. Unless it's the twins. So, let's see. Yokai. Mimic, say. The hell is it? Oh, there. Spirit box, ghost orbs. Ah. So there's the problem. We have neither dots nor ghost orbs, but we could be in the wrong room. There's not a lot else to interact with there except doors. Move the cork again. So, I'm going to take pills. Go back to 100%. That looks like EMF 5. Okay. If it is EMF 5, can't be a mimic either. But that looked like a yokai ability. It really looked like a yokai ability. But is it a yokai ability? Is it an Oni ability? It's a Yurei ability. Is it the Yurei ability? Oni ability. Which frickin' ghost does the thing? Am I getting this wrong and it's not a yokai? I thought it was a yokai. Is it a Yurei ability? Let me do my... smudging. It's a Yurei ability, which is dots, freezing, and ghost orbs. But a Yurei is still ghost orbs. And that still looks like EMF 5. And we haven't got freezing. Could be a poltergeist. Poltergeists love to throw things. They do it more than any other ghost. That really looked like the Yurei ability where it closes all the doors 100%. Have to find out. get a book in there, in case it's that. My sanity's now full, so we should be able to get there and back without anything happening. Can find out what room it is for sure. Because it could definitely be in that corridor next to the room. That little area. And it's simply interacting with stuff in that room because the corridor itself is empty. There's 3 doors and a light switch in that area to interact with. Whereas in that room, there's the door, the light switch, and all the cork. Yeah, I think I even heard it throw something just then. But no, it's too warm here. Whereas this room is cold. It's not freezing, but it's cold. Hi. Fingerprints. 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 Yep. Can't be a Yurei or a yokai. No, I moved it, so I don't know if I can still take that photo. Let's try. Oh, you can. Good. Yeah, well. I mean, the fingerprints is irrefutable. No ghost can fake leave-in fingerprints. The Obake can leave weird fingerprints and can not leave fingerprints. But no ghost can fake leave-in fingerprints. I don't think so. Might be. Give me a sec. Let me actually get back to the truck rather than standing around in the dark. Or at least a light. Here's a light. This'll do. Poltergeist. Poltergeist is not EMF 5. So if it is EMF 5, which we think it is, Jin, Goryo, Obake, and Myling. Could be a Goryo. It hasn't wandered that I've seen. It seems to be stuck in that room, but we would have seen the dots by now. Maybe. Maybe. There's no guarantee we would have seen the dots by now. But we might have seen the dots by now. Alright. Let's see those dots. They're in that room. Nope. Turned on my heater just for a bit to warm the room up because it was freezing in here, but I don't want to actually leave it on. I just wanted to... No, it's touching the door again. Doesn't look like EMF level 5. Definitely not seeing any dots. What to do, what to do. Let's take this. What do I... Oh, I accidentally brought the EMF back. Alright, I was going to take the spirit box because it's the only thing we haven't checked yet. I do need to leave this down there because... I mean, getting EMF off the activity chart, you can be fooled. There are certain things that can do that. That can fool you. One of them is a poltergeist. So if a poltergeist does a multi-throw, they all stack up on top of each other. And it can look like EMF 5, and it's not. That could also explain that massive unexplainable spike. That could also be a poltergeist spike. The door is still confusing me. The way that door went from fully open to fully closed in a single smooth motion. Oh, the light. Okay, it's a fingerprint. It's a normal fingerprint. I thought I brought a camera. I didn't. What did I bring? Oh, the UV, because I needed that. It's a really normal fingerprint. Still haven't seen EMF 5. Elizabeth, can you give us another sign, please? Normal fingerprint. Elizabeth, are you here? Elizabeth, give us a sign. Wrote in the book. And turn the light off. Turn this light off. Still no EMF 5, and I don't have a photo cam. I was actually going to get a photo cam so I could take a photo of that. Alright, let's see. I wrote in the book. Is that a poltergeist thing to do? Tis. Demon or myling? I don't want it to be the demon or the myling, that's for damn sure. Alright, a written in book can't be written in again. So let's throw in the breaker. Pretty close. I might go get the breaker. I mean, it's kind of crazy, but it's not the strangest thing I've ever done. And I've got the candle, so that'll keep my sanity up. So yeah, you might be spot on. It could be poltergeist, despite it not being EMF 5, because the poltergeist does... Oh, heh. Forgot where I was. The poltergeist can do what looks like EMF level 5, but isn't because of the multi-throw. So what I did was I made a stack on top of the book, because the book's been written in, so the book can't be written in again. But it can be thrown, as can all those other objects. So if I get back and I check the camera and all those objects are scattered all over the room, it's probably a poltergeist. Alright, so we're going to go all the way back to the room and put this candle down again. Now that'll be the stairs, yep. So the room is just around this corner. And it's turned the light off. Unless it's been cheeky and it's flicked the breaker again. No. Let's just turn the light off. Blew the candle out. That was unexpected. Normal fingerprint. Blowing the candle out doesn't give you EMF. That's very interesting. I didn't know that. All those objects still in one place? Mostly, yeah, that's good enough. Alright, what else have I got? I've got the lighter. I don't need the lighter. Drop the lighter. We'll take this camera with us and drop it so that we don't get the wrong camera. If we bring another camera back, we might be bringing another camera back. That could live there, that's fine. Alright. Okay, what would be the final piece of evidence for Poltergeist? I bet you it's Spirit Box, the one thing that I haven't taken down there yet. Yep. So let's see what our sanity is. Nice and high. Good, good, good. Has it done a polter throw yet? No. Be really cool to just see it throw all that stuff right now. I've done it once, when I was actually filming or recording or live streaming. And we tried to get a poltergeist throw and we couldn't get it, and then we got one and it was like just off camera. You couldn't really see it. It was off to the side and you just saw things come into view rather than actually being in view and then being thrown. And I thought, it'll never happen again, but we'll set it up again and we'll see if it happens again. And then it happened again and it was cool. So we did get a poltergeist on camera. Polter throw on camera, which is very rare. Alright, pretty high sanity. So unless it's a demon, we're good. So let's take this. We'll take the camera because we can take those fingerprint photos, and we can definitely take the photo of the book, because the photo of the book is a thing. Let's see if we really are dealing with a poltergeist. Yeah, so poltergeists not only love to throw, so they don't just throw multiple things at once. They do tend to do that ghost event or ghost activity more often. It's never been confirmed by the developers that that's a thing, but it does seem to happen. I don't know if that's the breaker. I think that's the breaker again. Yeah, because that's on. I think it just polter threw. Did you just do it? It did it while I wasn't in the room. That's a poltergeist throw. Where are you? Are you... It's a poltergeist. Thank you so much. Let's have some photos of that. Take the interaction as well. And then we'll take this back. And we'll get a hunt. We'll try and do the hunt with the summoning circle, get the ghost photo, and not die. Now that is the thing that always screws me up. You've watched my videos, you've seen me fumble and try to get that to work without screwing it up. I screw it up all the time. I also don't even have a light to be able to find my way to the best hiding spot that's near here. So I'm going to have to be fumbling in the dark trying to do that, which is going to be fun. But might as well. Yeah, I might have been close enough for that poltergeist throw. So yeah, we weren't in there, but I heard it. I heard lots of things get thrown. And we got the spirit box, so it is a poltergeist. Alright, now. So it's going to be really hard to see what's going on. So camera. Really hope these don't go out. Right. That's going to help me get to that room without screwing that up. Smudge stick. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, I want to be able to find that. I want to be able to take this photo. Uh-oh. She didn't get smudged. Oh, she did. I wasn't sure. If you light the smudge stick too early. The ghost reminded with a crucifix. That's going to be really hard. Yeah, see, so I didn't get that. That's going to be impossible to get now. I mean, not impossible, but really hard. Yeah, you can hear how much stuff she's throwing. Found me! Ah, yeah, you can only do summon once. And she found me. She just got lucky and found me. Well, that sucks. See, that was a long one, and it came to naught because it found me.
Welcome back.
Out of everything that I could possibly do, it just worked out where I was. Yeah, that was like most of the hunt. So the hunts are dependent on the level. They're shortest in places like Tanglewood and longest in Asylum. In Asylum, it's like even a normal hunt on professional level. It also depends on difficulty. A normal hunt on professional level is like over 60 seconds long. It's like 65 seconds. That increases if it's a cursed hunt, and it was a cursed hunt because we used the summoning circle to get it to happen. So, yeah, that's a real shame, that. I'm not too disappointed with that. That was a really hard one. It took us a long time to find the ghost. We did find the ghost. It took us a long time to work out what the ghost was. We did. I used the summoning circle. I got the ghost photo, and I kind of got away. We literally got unlucky. Unless there is some talk of there maybe being a bug that even with push to talk on, sometimes the ghost can still hear you. But I have push to talk on, and there's no way the ghost can hear me unless I am doing that. Pretty
Welcome
sure.
back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Audio. Push to talk. Yeah. So there's voice activation, push to talk, and I think there's toggle to talk as well. Toggle, there. Yeah, I don't want toggle. I want push to talk. So yeah, so the only way, yes, all cursed objects extend a hunt if they are used to cause the hunt. So the difference is using the mirror and not breaking the mirror will not extend the hunt, even though it'll lower your sanity far enough for you to get hunted. Using the music box, if you are around the music box from the start of the song to the end of the song, that will lower your sanity to 0%. But I've reached 0%. When did I reach 0%? Oh well. But that won't actually cause the ghost to hunt because the ghost, unless the ghost finds the music box, the ghost has to interact with a plain music box for it to start a cursed hunt. What are the other ones? The voodoo doll is definitely a cursed hunt if you draw or push the heart pin. The Ouija board, you can lower your sanity to 0% with a Ouija board pretty easily without causing a cursed hunt. To cause a cursed hunt, you either have to walk far enough away from the Ouija board without saying goodbye, at which point the board will break, or you have to start hide and seek. What are the other cursed objects? What am I missing here? The summoning circle is fairly obvious. The summoning circle, you can get your sanity to 0 without utilizing the summoning circle. You can light 4 candles, which will lose you 80% of your sanity, and then wait and then the candles will go out again eventually, and then you can relight the candles to further lose sanity without actually activating it, so that won't cause a cursed hunt. But yeah, once you activate the cursed object, or if the cursed object causes the hunt directly as opposed to just sanity loss, then you get cursed hunts. And from then on, all hunts will be cursed hunts. So all hunts will have a shorter buffer time, so the ghost appearing and beginning to hunt will be shorter, as well as the ghost will actually hunt for longer. Oh, now I have to buy stuff again. I'm really running out of money. Wow. I mean, I'm not running out of money, but I am going through it fast. It is a bit disappointing that that one didn't work. We just got unlucky. So it's either the bug where the ghost can sometimes hear you, which is something that Psycho said, but I haven't actually seen any direct evidence of it. Like watching other people stream, I've seen them talk continuously and nothing ever seems to happen. Like it doesn't seem to affect the ghost finding them ever. Yeah, I think literally we just got unlucky. That's it. She just happened to check that room and found me. And that was it. So well done, Elizabeth. You've beat the odds. Crucifix, a glow stick, because why not? 4 lighters, all the motion sensors. I was very tempted to use the motion sensors back there for a while, because I couldn't work out what room it was, so I was going to use the motion sensors to sort that out. But yeah, of course, eventually we didn't need to, because we got enough evidence that it wasn't necessary anymore. All right. Once more unto the breach. Let us see what happens this time.
All right, we're here.
Susan Lavender. So one of the other developers of Phasmophobia, there's DKCJ Lavender. And I can't remember what the latest guy was. So initially DK made everything on his own, released the game, was surprised when it did super well, was silent for a bit because he was probably so shocked that his game did so well, then put out a few patches. So everyone was thinking this was going to be abandonware. So they were thinking that DK was going to make this and then just take the money and run, because he would have made millions of dollars in like a single day, basically, when the game came out. But he didn't. It took a little while to get over it, to work out his finances, to work out probably how much tax he had to pay. Because he was probably going to be like, I don't know what country he's from, but I bet you they have like a tax-free threshold. If some accidental business enterprise of yours makes too little money, then you don't get taxed on it. And then he was like, oh crap, I've made way too much money, I'm going to have to pay tax. So he probably hired an accountant, sat down with them, worked out his finances. Then he started doing patches and stuff for the game. And he was doing pretty well, but it was very far and few between, the patches. So very shortly after that, well, not very shortly, actually it took quite some time, but eventually he hired CJ and Lavender. And CJ and Lavender work on the code. They work, yeah, he's from the UK. They work on the code. They work on models and things like that. They work on gameplay elements, the whole works. Where is it? Left side. I already forgot the name. It's something Lavender. Susan. Thought I heard something immediately. Susan, where are you? Alright, we might play with that later. We'll see. Yeah, then he hired CJ and Lavender to help improve the game. And they have been. And, you know, things have gone leaps and bounds compared to what he could have done on his own. Not to mention, you know, like, programming isn't his first job. It's not, you know, what he was doing for a living to begin with. So he, you know, he wasn't used to doing this stuff. Wait a minute. Is this? I think it's here. And then things were going really well. Streamers especially are making the game such a big thing that it was worth it for him to employ another person. And I believe they're just a full-time modeler, so their job is nothing but making models, which is probably why the new Sunny Meadows looks so good. It's because that guy's job is just to create models. So a lot of the existing models in the game are Unity store assets, so they're literally things that other people have made that you can just buy. Anyone can buy them, they're just available. You pay a couple of bucks and then it's yours forever, and you're legally allowed to use them in your games. Okay, it is doing stuff. So if I do get close, I should actually be able to hear it. Problem is getting close. Alright, let's go and find it. But yeah, I can't remember the new guy's name, actually. I'm aware he has one. I mean, everybody has a name. But yeah, I don't remember what it was. So I'm going to turn on those and head down that way and see if we can hear anything. I was about to talk to the ghost and then I needed to burp. 0.5. 0.9. Susan, where are you? She's over there. Totally flickered a light and gave me a noise. Could be that one. See if it's freezing. Nope. It's one of these two. Not freezing. Alright, maybe she'll be nice. Susan, can you give us a sign, please? Oh, it's freezing in the corridor. It's not supposed to be freezing in the corridor. You're not allowed to be a corridor ghost. CJ, the game is still broken, dude. Alright, well, we know where it is. I just touched the door. Which door? Is it that one? Is it this one? No. Damn it! Alright. At least we know where it is. So, because the corridors are so big and it's basically impossible to do things like use a crucifix or anything in a massive, massive corridor, they've supposedly programmed the game, or fixed the programming in the game. How did that turn off the breaker? Well, that just sucks. Now I'm going to have to go and get the breaker again. I'm going to go get the breaker again. They basically said that in big areas like high school and Asylum, corridor ghosts will no longer be a thing, and they programmed it so that the ghost cannot have its ghost room be a corridor. It can be in the corridor, but its ghost room can't be the corridor. This one seems to be bucking that trend, and its ghost room appears to actually be the corridor, because the corridor is freezing and the rooms weren't. Now, the ghost lowers the temperature in the room it is currently in. So if a ghost is spending a long time in a corridor, it will lower the temperature of the corridor to freezing. It should spend more time in its ghost room than the corridor. And yet, people super often, I think I can afford this one. Yes. But I think if the ghost activates one more switch itself, yeah, I think we'll be alright without that one. Whereas I'd like that one. If the ghost activates one more switch, it'll turn it off. But yeah, so we're not supposed to be able to get ghosts whose ghost room is the corridor. But the question for the Ouija board, where are you, gives you the ghost room. No, gives you the ghost current location, which is normally the ghost room. And I've definitely, on Asylum, the last time I streamed, or maybe the time before that, had the ghost respond with main corridor, or middle corridor, which is a corridor. It's not supposed to do that. So it's over here-ish. Now this corridor is this corridor and all of that. So if it is a corridor ghost, there's no way you could possibly cover all that with 2 crucifixes. Not to mention, I mean, you can be setting up all your equipment over here, and the ghost can be over here and still be in the same room. So yeah, there are problems, let's say, with the ghost spawning and using a corridor as a ghost room, which this one very much currently is, or appears to be. Now, it's not supposed to be able to, which does mean there is a chance it's not, and it's one of those rooms, which means we will get orbs in the rooms. Okay. Is it freezing in this room? And why is that so bright? Okay, it is freezing in this room. For God's sake. Right, I think this is the room, but now I've totally messed that up. What else did I have over here? Just the parabolic, wasn't it? Parabolic in my camera. It looks like it's done a Ure ability recently because it's closed all the doors. Is that all I brought down? EMF and that. Oh, now I have to go and do the breaker again if I want a breaker. And I want a breaker, so I'm going to go and do the breaker again. Dagnabbit. I've got to work out which lights are which, and then I wouldn't keep blowing the breaker because I would know. Yeah, it's it'd be so nice if there wasn't the performance problems of having too many lights in the game. So having too many lights on causes performance issues, and people on lesser computers can't deal with it. The game starts to slow down and chug and becomes unplayable. And that's actually the reason why the breaker blows. There wasn't even going to be a breaker in the game until the whole lights versus performance issue came up. And then the ability to only turn on so many lights was sort of became a necessity. And then, you can only turn on so many lights. How do we make that not just a stupid thing? What about if there was a breaker, and if you turn on too many lights, it blows the breaker? And that's how the breaker came into existence. And we did set up a camera on which I can see absolutely nothing. Even with night vision on, that place is black as pitch. I think there's actually a problem with lighting in that room because you saw that weird glow on the one side. But anyway, let's go do the 2 longest taking pieces of evidence. We'll go and throw the book and the dots down. Now, by leaving it all dark here and lit there, that doesn't even light this room. Okay, well that's disappointing, but we should be able to light this room with the light. It's a big ass room. So yeah, that there should not be as lit up as it is. Nor should there be like a weird like distinction between the two. We'll put it back there. That's ghost writing already, which is great. I've got a photo cam here. We'll take that photo. Thanks, my guy. Now, I haven't seen any orbs, but I'm going to turn it off anyway. Alright, and I think that means I can turn off all the far lights and turn on the close lights instead without blowing the breaker. And that should actually work better. Alright, so now we've got freezing and ghost writing. And we've got dots in the room just in case. So ghost writing, freezing. Oh, those are not good options. Except for the shade, and it's not likely to be a shade, because a shade wouldn't have done anything while I was in the room. So I can pretty much almost certainly remove shade, but not entirely. All of those other ghosts are going to suck. So Moroi is going to be Spirit Box. I don't remember what the others are. Demon and Revenant. Revenant. Orbs. We haven't seen orbs yet. Demon's going to be fingerprints. I don't know about fingerprints because I don't know whether it's touched the door or not. And I know Moroi is Spirit Box because that is its special ability, is that it curses you with the Spirit Box. It's going to be a goddamn Moroi, I'm almost certain. So it's not going to be dots, so I don't know why I'm looking at dots. Let's grab that and that. And let's go get ourselves killed, shall we? Let's turn the breaker off again. It has turned the breaker off again. I'm losing a lot of sanity just doing this breaker run every few minutes. I thought for a second then I heard the door lock. No. Alright, so I'm going to go and take a sanity pill because if it's a Moroi, I've got to get back to the truck quick. If it's a demon, it can hunt even at 100%, but it does also can also hunt at, I believe, 70%, which we're pretty close to. And then what are the other things? Like I said, it's almost certainly not a shade. Because a shade wouldn't have done it while I was in the room, and oh yeah, if a Revenant hunts, then it's just going to be devastating because it's going to be right on top of me. So what did I work it out as? Revenant is orbs, which we haven't seen. So it's probably not a Revenant. It could be a demon. And the Moroi is going to be Spirit Box. Alright, so we're going to go and look for fingerprints and try the Spirit Box just as soon as I've taken another pill. So yeah, Moroi. If it is a Moroi, I've got to get out quick because it's going to cause me to drop sanity at an advanced rate. Oh. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? It doesn't seem to be cold anymore. Has it changed rooms? No, it's still freezing. Alright. Maybe a demon. Have you left any fingerprints on these back windows? No. There's the one door and the light switch for you to leave fingerprints on. And you've suddenly gone quiet. Is it a shade? EMF level 5. We'd struggle to get that. I just threw something. EMF level 3. I don't know what EMF level 3 means. I don't think you normally get 3. Now, that's not impossible for a shade because I wasn't in the room. No, I think this is a single location room. It's just very big. Now, you're definitely in the room because you just threw something. Let's try this again. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? I don't think it's here. I mean, I don't think it's a Moroi, which is kinda good. Could be a shade. I got no fingerprints. I wonder if you can see fingerprints on a camera. Maybe. It is acting a bit shade-like in that it's not doing anything when I'm in the room. It does them when I'm away from the room. But we haven't seen any indication of EMF 5 yet. Alright, let's head back and we'll have another look and a think about this. And how we're going to work this one out. Also a shade, I don't think a shade would even be as active as it is. So despite it not being very active and only doing things when I'm out of the room, it's still doing stuff. So a rev be orbs. We haven't seen orbs. I mean, the light's on now, so now I'm not going to see orbs even if there were orbs. Maybe I will put the second camera in. Okay, it's just left an EMF, but I'll never be in time to find out what that one is. And it has touched the door because the EMF is right at the door. So I can look for fingerprints. No fingerprints. Well, that means it's not a demon. So we could actually be looking at a revenant here. Oh wait, I've got Yep, definitely touched the door. And it definitely turned the light off that time, so let's look that way. We'll see if I can see orbs in that shot. So what are we up to now? Now we've got... My sanity should be high because I took some pills, went back to 100% before I went over there. So I should be like 95% or 98% or something really high. Yeah, 90-ish percent, which is, you know, it's not 95, but it's high. All right, orbs in this angle. No. So, it's a very active shade, which is doing stuff whenever I'm not in the room. And it does seem to be whenever I'm not there. And it acting on the door, because the door is part of the room, it's not the same as me being in the room when I'm in the corridor, because it's acting from the room. But we haven't seen EMF level 5 anywhere. I mean, look at all those spikes. Is this a Moroi that just didn't talk to me? Get a ghost to walk through salt. Alright, well that's going to be really hard anyway. But we can try it. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. It's a bit of a bugger, this one. Might as well take something. Take a crucifix. Yeah, ghosts become more active as your sanity drops. We've had no ghost events. Shades have an inverse relationship with sanity and ghost events. At 100% sanity, there's a 0% chance. Okay, now I'm in the room and it's done it. It's touching either this door like crazy or other doors. It's still not EMF 5. What is going on? Okay, that one finished, which means it's just touched a different door. Is it wandering up and down the corridor again? A Moroi or a shade that's active, which is an impossibility. Alright, let's put one in the doorway just in case. Try for the middle of the room. We'll try for the back of the room. Did you just do the light switch or the breaker? The light switch. Ah, that's a ghost event. Remember what I said about shades can't do those? My sanity's still too high. Should still be too high. Yeah, it's way too active. It is super active. So what is it if it's this active? It's not a shade, it's a Moroi. That's the first EMF level 5 looking thing we've seen. But that was a ghost event, so that should be a 4 level. It's got to be a Moroi. Can't be anything else. I forgot to throw the crucifix down. That's alright. What's my sanity now after that ghost event? 75. What can a Moroi hunt? Can a Moroi hunt early? I don't remember. Moroi. Freezing... Ghost writing, ghost orbs. After cast. Walking speed is affected by average team sanity. I don't think it can early hunt. So I think it's 75%. We're right for a bit. So I'm going to go and throw some more salt down, throw this crucifix down. Is that EMF level 5? No. I think it's a Moroi that didn't talk to me. Might have been out of the room when I tried to use the spirit box. 1. Oh, it has stepped in the salt. Alright, so I don't need that anymore. Where did I drop the spirit box? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Oh, you're in the corridor. I can't turn the light off in this corridor. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Where are you? Son of a bitch. I've got one photo left, don't I? No. Okay, we finished our photos. Cool. 2. Can't be a shade. It's way too active to be a shade. But Amoroi would have talked on the damn spirit box by now. It's its whole thing. I definitely haven't missed fingerprints. We've checked every door that it's ever touched for fingerprints. There's been no fingerprints. Only way we could be missing ghost orbs is if this is the wrong room. Okay, it's not freezing out here. It's still freezing in here. Well, to try the spirit box in the hallway, I'd have to turn all the lights off in the hallway. I mean, I can do that. Let's give it a go. That is a ghost event, not a hunt. I was not sure. Run away. Alright, my sanity got lower, which is a problem. So let's try this. And then we'll try the spirit box, if I can find where I dropped it, in the corridor. I think it's just turned all the lights off in the corridor itself now. Yep, all of them. Alright, where did I drop that? There. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? No. Alright, so remember I've left it there. The freezing is definitely moved into the corridor. Right, well, let's find out where this bastard actually is. just touched a different door again. So this one? No. This one. Son of a bitch. I don't know if it's changed rooms or if it's in the corridor or what. Oh yeah. Yep, it's in the corridor at the moment because it's cold, so it's just wandering the corridors. I need to get the other motion sensors. Haven't seen any EMF 5. Haven't got Spirit Box. It's definitely not fingerprints. It could be ghost orbs. None of them have any way of finding me. Let me guess, last pin? Last pin. That's a Revenant. Yeah. So there's only one ghost that walks that slowly. Yeah. No other ghost goes that slow. Now there was that one where it made a triple step, so sometimes that happens when a ghost turns around, like changes direction. It'll make multiple steps on a spot. That's a thing they want to fix because it makes it hard to work it out. I'll know the hunt is over when the light turns off. But yeah, no other ghost walks that slowly, except a Revenant who doesn't know where you are. So yeah, Yep, okay, that's the end of the hunt. So... I mean, I don't have any more photos or anything. All the lights turn off at the end of the hunt. I don't know why. It's a thing. So if all the lights turned off, then you know that's the end of the hunt. So have a team member escape the ghost during a hunt? Hell no, I'm not going to do that against a Revenant because I'll mess it up for sure. Revenant. So what were we looking for? Orbs. So we've got the wrong room. Is the only explanation for that. So yeah, that's very annoying that it was freezing in that room, it was freezing in the corridor, and the corridor is massive, so it could be any room related to that corridor. I probably could have worked out a Moroi or a Shade in the same way. Basically, by getting my sanity low enough using the voodoo doll, I would have had to have hoped that I didn't get the heart pin on the first pin, because if you get the heart pin on the first pin, my sanity would have been near 90%, and then a Moroi's speed would have been very similar to a normal ghost, I believe. Sanity. Doesn't say. So I don't know what a Moroi speed is if your sanity is really high. So if you trigger the hunt using the voodoo doll, or for example the music box, within like the first few seconds of turning the music box on, or from the first pin on the voodoo doll, you'll be at high sanity, which I think makes the Moroi really slow, which might have actually confused us with the Revenant, which means I would have had to actually be seen by the Moroi to work out what its speed was when it could see me versus what its speed was when it couldn't. So that would have confused me. But at anything below about 40% sanity, the Moroi versus a Shade would have been really obvious. What was our other option before we worked out that it was a Revenant or a Shade? A Demon. A Demon... The difference between a Demon and a Shade during a hunt, there's no difference. The Demon would chain hunt quickly. That's like the only thing that we would have gotten from that. Yeah. So, look, successful. Not great. I really didn't want to do that last objective, because forget that, especially against a goddamn Revenant. They want to nerf Revenants. Now, Revenants are scary because it's like, oh, it's a Revenant. But other than the ability to run people down like nobody's business, the Revenant doesn't actually have any other powers. I don't think the Revenant should be nerfed. I think it should just stay exactly where it is. I think it should still be the slowest ghost when it's got no one to hunt. And when it is hunting, it should run you down like Usain Bolt. I think that is exactly where the Revenant should be, because you're still scared of it. It's got no special abilities. It's not a demon where it's like, ooh, it's a demon. It could hunt at 100% sanity. I've always got to be a little bit on guard. So many ghosts have a little something about them that's just a little bit terrifying. The Revenant is just always, there's this little bit of your mind that if it hunts, it's going to catch me. It's going to catch me. It's not a Jinn that catches up and then slows down. I mean, it still accelerates so long as it can still see you. But a Jinn runs towards you at like ridiculous speeds and then stops and then follows you really slowly. The Revenant doesn't do that. It just runs at double your speed and it accelerates. So a Revenant can go at insane speeds. So it's the Revenant is kind of almost the mascot of the game. Like he's the big boss is the Revenant. The Rev is still scary no matter how many times you face it, no matter how many other ghosts there are that have special abilities like, ooh, it's an Onryo, it might hunt if it blows these candles out, or it's a Banshee, it's going to chase me no matter what, or ooh, it's a Thay, if my sanity, or if it's real early in the hunt, it's going to be super fast, or a Moroi, it's cursed me and it's going to be super fast if my sanity is really low. All of those things, they're kind of scary, but still nothing is as powerful as knowing it's a Revenant and it's going to come and get you. And especially if there's long corridors, it's going to catch you, because there's one thing it's good at, and that is chasing people down long corridors. Anyway, guys, I'm going to take a break there for a bit, so probably about 10 minutes, maybe a bit more, and then I'm going to come back. We'll play maybe a different map once or twice. We'll try and get another perfect game. We'll play on another map. And then, we'll come back to Asylum for a few more games after that. So, stick around. I will see you all shortly. And we're back. Alright, so let's do something not Asylum. Let's do Ridgeview. Why not? So one more dots, one more ghostwriting book, an extra video camera, candles, crucifixes. Oh man, it's going to be so good when I don't have to do this every time. All the salt, all the sanity pills, smudge sticks, one strong flashlight, one thermometer, and 2 tripods. Cool. Here we go.
All right, we're here.
Corey
Take a
Dixon.
look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the
Photo,
investigation.
smudge
I've
sticks,
also written some notes on the whiteboard. if you
detect
need them.
presence with a motion sensor. Cool. Alright, that shouldn't
In
be
their reports
too
of private
bad.
sightings, but please remain
What am I missing? Camera. Not too easy, no. They're easier, but too easy is definitely the wrong way to describe it. I still find this game hard. It's not an easy game. Let's just turn those on. Corey, where are you? I didn't check where the breaker was. Let's just try the obvious spots. I don't even know where all the what's-his-faces are in here. Okay, it's not here, but let's just check for hiding spots. Nope. No cursed item here. Oh. Aha! There's somewhere to hide there as well. Oh. Should be here then. No. What? Where's the breaker? What the hell is the breaker? I'm gonna go check where the breaker is, because now I don't know where the breaker is. I mean, Tanglewood, maybe. It is in the garage. How did I just miss it? Tanglewood might be easy, but it's not too easy. I do Tanglewood as sort of like a break. Like, oh man, I need a break from all this hardcoreness. Hi. What? Ah. Cool. Whoops. Ooh, busy ghost. I walked right past it. It's weird. Well, now again, now I don't know which one it was. Ah, it stopped. Okay, so we missed it. Alright, so it's could be here in this corridor more than anywhere else. Where's the kitchen light switch? Oh. We do have that hiding spot as well, so that's alright. Yeah, let's get set up. Right. Could be either of those rooms or the corridor itself. I don't see any orbs or anything yet, so we'll just try this for now, and we might have to thermometer it to be more precise. So since that initial glut of activity appears to have calmed down again. Now, it was very active while I was here, so shade is very unlikely. It is cold in the corridor. Not so much in this room. That was in the kitchen, I think. Do I have any photos left? I don't think I do. What did you just touch here? Something on that table. Cool. Alright. What about here in the kitchen itself? Okay, could be in here, this dining room or foyer. It's still quite cold in here. Oh no, it's warming up. It's cooling down, it's warming up, it's cooling down. Make up your mind. Let's have another look. Oh, I didn't place the book. Oh well. I dumped the book, I didn't place it. That's okay, we can always go back and check that out. Alright, orbs. Don't see any orbs. I definitely need the breaker to stay on a bit longer so we can check for, why can't I pick that up? Have I got a... Oh, I've got my EMF on me. Don't need that. Definitely need the breaker to stay on a little bit longer. That'll give me a better indication of what room it is. Okay, so whatever it touched, I just missed it. That's empty cameras. Throw that away. It was a fingerprints ghost, wasn't it? Yes. Ah, well. Tell me what you think that is. So I know what ghost this is already. What ghost do you think it is? There's only one ghost that does what we just saw. Well done. Extra fingies and obake. No other ghost can do that. So, cleanse the area, capture a photo. Let's see now. Motion sensors. Let's just pop 2 of these in there. That'll definitely get triggered eventually. Yeah, so the extra fingers, that's an obake. So an obake has 2 things about it. One, the fingers disappear faster than it does for other ghosts. It might be in the kitchen as well, but it might trigger that eventually. And occasionally it'll leave a 6-fingered fingerprint. We'll just absolutely make sure. Nope, it's already done it. Cleanse the air ghost with a smudge stick. Did I grab a camera? No, let's grab a camera and a smudge stick. So there's always a chance the ghost will appear when I use this smudge stick. So hopefully we won't have to resort to using the summoning circle. So ideally what I'd like to see now is I'd like to see it... I can turn lights on because I no longer need the lights. Oh, I should have not walked through the motion sensors myself. I'd like to see it trigger these motion sensors so I know that it's here. Or do something will also work. And then we will smudge that area. And then grab our camera and hope that we can get the ghost photo using that as well. EMF5, fingerprints and orbs. We definitely had fingerprints, yes. We haven't had orbs, but I'm not sure we've got the right room. Let's find the right room. Yeah, it's too warm in here now. And in there. And in there. Ah. So it's definitely a foyer ghost, so let's I can only do one at a time anyway. Let's see if I can get it to trigger one of these so I know where it is. And then we'll smudge it. Corey, can you give us a sign? You know what else I can do? I can go looking for the bone. Thanks, Corey. Oop, did not like that much. Yep, got that. Got those photos. Perfect game. Just need to find the bone. Spot and get one more photo. Let's not leave that one open if we don't have it. Bone, 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 bone. Bone. So yeah, one more photo. Sonobake. It's going to leave fingerprints eventually. Try and get the fingerprint photo. Breaker, Corey. Come on, man. Don't be that guy. Corey, can you give us a sign? Which... everything but that. Almost a perfect game. But because there were fingerprints photos, and we got a fair few of them, there's a very good chance that we still would have got we've still got a perfect game here. Maybe. Maybe not. I have selected Obake. I have. Excellent. Cool. good quick run. Very, very cooperative ghost. Ah, just shy of a perfect run.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Abake, everything else. 1 ghost event, no hunts. 31 interactions is quite a bit. Yeah, cool. That worked really well. Alright, back to the dreaded Asylum. Got a couple more of these in me max. We'll see how we go. Once more unto the breach. Alright. We still haven't had a ghost in the furthest possible rooms.
Alright, we're here.
Alright, it's a pretty decent breaker spot over on the right hand side in that room.
Starting the investigation. I've also written some notes on the
Keith
whiteboard.
Shawcross. EMF, witness a ghost event and cleanse the area. Okay. So none of those require me to do a... require me to do a hunt. I thought it was going to be Voodoo Doll, don't ask me why, I just knew. We'll get the lights when we get back. Keith, can you give us a sign? Keith, where are you? Okay, that 0.6 was suspicious, but... where the hell is the breaker again? CJ has said that anything under 1 is ambient and not the ghost. At 1.3, however... Keith, can you give us a sign? I thought I heard something then. Keith, can you give us a sign, please? I need to turn some lights on, but I think he's here somewhere. There was something over there. Almost certain of it. Almost, but not exactly. Yeah, because they don't leave sounds for very long. So it can't have been the breaker. Keith, are you here? Keith, can you give us a sign? Alright, 2 is supposed to be ambient. I'll turn on a few more lights over there, so that while I'm walking around over there, yeah, that'll work. I'm not entirely in the dark. So I heard it when I was near the breaker, or saw it when I was near the breaker. That door's nearly 100%, but not 100%, so... Keith, where are you? Maybe I'm wrong. That's the breaker. Getting that 0.4 again. Ah, that was a window knock. So he's here somewhere with a window. Sounded more like this side than that side. Keith, can you give us a sign, please? It's not what I meant. Suppose you think that's funny. Now, window knocks are either side of this corridor. There aren't any other windows. Can't have been that far because it was too loud. There it is again. Damn it, I've got nothing on the paramic. I could come down here with a UV torch and look for it. But that's assuming there's going to be fingerprints. There's no guarantee that it is fingerprints. That 0.5 a lot, but that's not supposed to be anything according to CJ. I don't know, CJ's been wrong about things before. Okay, 0.9. I think you're in here, aren't you, CJ? Aren't you, Corey? Also, I'm pretty sure one of these, oh, there's that 0.5. One of these is the secret room. Alright, it's here somewhere. I need to go and get EMF and a UV. I think are going to be my friends here. Or a thermometer. Thermometer wouldn't be too bad now. Is this the right room? No, but that's alright. I still know where. Still know where I'm going, so that's alright, we'll take this way. Now. So far I know one thing, and one thing only. Because it turned the breaker off, and Jins can't do that. That it was one of these. That's creepy as hell. Really thought this one was Seven's room. Maybe it's this one. Is this her room? No. Have they removed her room, or have I just got the wrong corridor? Might just have the wrong corridor. Might be on the other side of the corridor or something. But I thought this was Seven's room. Oh well. Definitely just knocked on a window again. Hi. Okay, no fingerprints. I should be quick enough. Oh, EMF 5, excellent. Yep, can turn that on. Good, good, good. Okay. So far, I think what we have evidence-wise is no fingerprints. Unless I got that wrong, and I just couldn't see them. But I took the photo, so when we get back to the truck, we'll check the photo and see if there was fingerprints in it. But I'm going to say no fingerprints. EMF 5. Sanity's still fine. Detect a thing with the EMF reader. Excellent. Photos. Interaction. So, that is what we know so far. Probably not the twins. No indication on any of the others yet. So let's grab some other evidence equipment. And we're going to pop it down in that room. Got to be careful as well because there's a lot of lights on already. If the ghost itself turns on too many lights now, there's a good chance that it'll blow the breaker, which will be annoying. But the breaker is close to here, like it's within this vicinity. So, you know, it won't be that bad because I've got to come over here for the ghost, I've got to come over here for the breaker. It is a shame that the light is out right here where the damn ghost room is, but oh well, what are you going to do? I don't actually see any orbs here yet, but we can check at the truck for that. Because we want to get our equipment down in there, or even if not in the actual room, it's still beneficial to have your equipment in the vicinity. So you might as well have your equipment, you know, get all your equipment over there even if you've got the wrong room, because it's quicker than running back to the truck every time. No activity at the moment. Sanity is dropping. Ghost orb. So we do have a ghost orb. Well, that's a really horrible ghost to have to deal with. It's a Raiju, and there is equipment in there, so I need to raise my sanity because it can hunt. Let's go smudge it, because that's a thing we have to do, apparently. So Raijus can early hunt if there is electronic equipment in their room. I believe it's only 60 or 65%, and we were pretty far from that, but like one ghost event would take us to within sort of range. So you want to avoid that if at all possible. I mean, unless you're looking for hunts. If you're looking for hunts, well then hang around and throw stuff in its room so that it's got stuff to do. Now I don't know if it's in here. Oh, it probably is. Let's just double check, shall we? Was that this window again? Yes. Thank you very much. I can take that photo if I'm quick and then smudge this room because it should still be here. And this is going to annoy the hell out of it. Whee! What else? What? It didn't get smudged? Are you in the room next door? And you just keep reaching through to this room? Is it freezing? Well, wait. What's the rest of the evidence for a Raiju? I totally just touched this window. No. Okay, I must be tripping. Was it this window? No. Okay. Don't be tripping, Craig. Alright. Raiju. 5 ghost orbs and dots. So if I've got the right room, we should see the dots eventually. But it managed to avoid the smudge stick. So what room is it in? The ghost orbs are in that room. It must have like wandered out into the corridor just as I did the smudge stick. Just to be a pain, because apparently it enjoys that. See if we get the orbs have moved. There's no orbs anymore. You bastard. So it's touching that window from an adjacent room, possibly the corridor itself. Which is why when I smudged it, I totally missed it. I waited too long. See, it touched the window, and then I'm like, oh, I can take this photo. Oh, yeah, let's take that photo. Now I can get my smudge stick. Then I light my smudge stick, and then wasn't there anymore. I've got too many things, and I don't want to drop my torch just to take a thermometer to go and try and find the actual room. I'd rather keep the smudge stick and the lighter for now. But I've got to be more sure of where it is before I smudge it. Because I don't want to waste another smudge. So it could be that room. Let's listen for the... Alright, let's leave the smudge stick there where I can find it. Let's listen. It's got to give itself up eventually. Corey, can you give us a sign? It's weird that it hasn't touched any doors. It's only touched, knocked on windows. Could go get a thermometer. I don't want to stand in front of that door because then I'll be losing sanity the whole time. Good thing is, that's not super effective because it's right there. And that doesn't mean it was there because the ghost can turn the breaker off from anywhere. Corey, can you give us a sign? Show us. I'm gonna go get the thermometer. Leave the lighter there as well. What else can I bring? I don't want it to hunt. We'll throw some crucifixes down, so I'll grab a thermometer and a crucifix. I could get some salt. That'd be good for some photos. Nothing wrong with grabbing a few extra photos right now, either. And salt's a pretty good way of tracking the ghost. If it steps in it, you know it's there. Could play with the voodoo doll as well, but once again, I don't want to. Sanity is still pretty high. The orbs are still not in that room anymore. So it's definitely moved room. Let's grab that and that. We'll go and find Corey. Corey is such a surfer bro name. Apologies if your name is Corey, but Corey is such a surfer bro name. Alright, let me guess. It's cold in the corridor. No, not this time. Yeah, it's moved rooms. Oh man, it could be anywhere now. They're only supposed to move to nearby rooms. They're not supposed to, like, move to the other side of the map or anything. Before they fixed that bug where the ghost could move to, like, the other side of the map, I remember I had one in high school that literally went to the opposite end of the high school. Am I sure it's not here? You just knocked on a window. You're here. I'm gonna try again. It's not this room anymore, but it keeps knocking on that window. No, missed the smudge again. You suck. Where the hell are you? This would be the most likely place. What the hell, Corey? You're not in the corridor. You're not in any of the adjacent rooms. But you're still knocking on that window. Are you outside? What are my other options? Downstairs? Is that a possibility? Can you be under this room? I don't think that's a thing. And I mean, the ghost orb... Come on, man, you're here. Did it twice. Oh, damn it. And it's knocking on windows again. But not this window. Did it now knock on the window in the adjacent room? Might have been too slow. I thought I heard it knock again. It did. So if you're here, how are you not getting smudged? My only explanation is that it's underneath that room. So what is that? 2 doors. That's the 3rd door down. I've got to go and check my sanity, because it's got to have dropped a bit by now. And again, Raiju, so I don't want to give it the opportunity to early hunt. And then I want to check what's below there, and maybe we'll go downstairs and check if that room is freezing. Would be an absolute joke if that's the case. Alright, yeah, 1 ghost event would kill me, so... Right. 1, 2, 3. It's that door, right? Yeah, because that's where the breaker is. So what's underneath that? Other rooms. Okay, I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to check. I will have to leave the lighter here, I guess. And the thingy is all the way over there. Tag nabbit. Orbs. Don't need no thermometer if I can find the damn orbs. Alright, let's first check upstairs. We'll see if we can find these orbs. And if not, then I'm going to check downstairs. And then this ghost is acting through the floor. Which is just the cheekiest thing I've ever heard of. That's just way uncool, man. Nope. Is that an orb? No. No. It just knocked on the window again. And there are no orbs in this room. Or this one. I should have a free hand. I'll take them both. If this ghost is cheating, That would be the most amazing cheat I've ever seen. Would also explain why it's not touching the door. It's only touching the windows. But it would also be some serious BS. Now it should be about here somewhere. What the hell? Oh. Wait, now I've got myself turned around. Where am I? Okay, yep. No, that's fine. Don't even know what this room is. Alright. Let's check these first rooms. And then we'll try the thermometer. Good God, man. Why can't you walk properly? Nah, I got nothing, Jerry. Alright, let's see what we got. Too warm. Too warm. Did I not check this room for orbs? It's too warm, it's alright. Too warm. Too warm. Too warm. Too warm. Let's go one or two further along. Let's check some other ones. What the hell room is this? Okay, that was sketchy. I thought it was hunting. Too warm. Can't be this far down the corridor, I don't think. I think we've gone too far. What? You saw that. It was cold. And then it changed its mind. What the hell just happened? Corey, dude, that's just uncool. That's a really long way to go. Where did I leave the goddamn camera? Was it this one? Where did I leave the thermometer? There. I don't see any orbs though. It's a big ass room. It's cold in this corridor. Did it turn the breaker off? No, it's not cold in there. It's cold in here. It's definitely cold in there. Oh man, and this is so far away. What am I trying to do anyway? Oh yeah, I was just trying to smudge it. I just want to smudge it. That's it. This is the one time when having only one of a lot of things is a pain in the butt, because the ghosts moved so far away that it's going to take me ages to move equipment down there now. To mention how much sanity I probably lost. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing in that room, and it's such a big room. But I don't see the orbs. We definitely saw the orbs at the beginning of this map. It's cold in that room. Oh, it's not Corey, it's Keith. When was Corey? Corey must have been a while ago. Might have helped if I'd been using the right ghost name. Okay, no, Raiju. Dots. Let's go put a dots in that room. After we take a pill. Gonna need another one. Running out of frickin' pills because of this goddamn ghost being so messed up. It's not even being cheeky, it's just being messed up. So we'll turn all those off so I've got some lights. So it's Keith. Keith. Not that one or that one. Wait, it's on this side of the corridor, isn't it? Wait, where is it? Oh no. Oh yeah, good. It's freezing in this room. Well, not freezing, but it's cold in this room. Like, there's no other explanation. Is the only thing I brought with me dots? Oh yeah, because I don't have anything else. Where are the orbs? There's no orbs either. Something is seriously wrong here. No way. Come on, man. That's not cool at all. It was cold in here. You saw it. No, it's still reading as cold in here. I'm pointing at the floor now, so it's not a ceiling thing. But the orbs have disappeared. And it's not making any noise or anything in there. It hasn't touched any doors. I could just give up. Like, there's no reason for me to really do this. I know it's a Raiju, because we've seen the orbs. I'm not mistaken about the orbs. God, I hope I'm not mistaken about the orbs. And it's cold in that room. Well, I mean, just with the rest of the evidence, it's a Raiju. It can't be anything else. But there's no orbs. Just got to do dots if it's in there. There's the orb. What is going on? We know it's not fingerprints. We know it's EMF level 5. We've got orbs. It's not possible for it to be a mimic. So the orbs are real. So the only ghost left is a Raiju. Which means it has to do dots. I just want to smudge... Oh. No, I'm going to give up. It's... I've never seen a ghost that's in 2 rooms at once. Now the orbs are gone. Are they in here now? Or is it picked in a different room still? We might have a broken ghost. I mean, they have said that occasionally a ghost just breaks and it goes wrong. Nope, there's the orbs again. So this is its ghost room. I do know one thing I can do. Let's do what we did last time. Hide in the toilet like a coward with the light on so I can tell when it's finished hunting. Even close this door to be doubly sure. Right. Pick that up. Let's leave that on the floor. I can still see, but I don't necessarily need to be carrying it. Alright, fingers crossed. That's really close. I definitely hunted from this floor. Okay, so the point of doing this is, when this hunt is over, the ghost has to go back to its ghost room. So if it was maybe stuck in a wall or something weird, things should reset and start working again. Because it doesn't sound like it's moving around. I think it's stuck. Okay, so that's the end of that. So now it's teleported back to its ghost room, which is this camera. So let's see if it does dots now. What's my sanity at? Low enough. Last pill. Let's go try and smudge this damn thing. Can at least get that objective. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Oh, now you're doing stuff. Touching doors and all sorts, aren't you? Get smudged. Please. Yay! Yeah. I think we had a broken ghost. I think he got stuck somewhere. Like halfway through the floor, if those temperatures were anything to go by. Because he was in the room below and above. And sometimes the temperatures bounced, sometimes they stayed consistent. And if we didn't have a way to force him to hunt, I don't think he would have ever done anything again. And now we're getting those dots and stuff, and I managed to cleanse the area. I could stick around, but I'm not going to stick around for the ghost event. I think that's enough. How many photos did we get? A few. Doesn't matter. That'll do, because that was... yeah, that was messed up. Alright. Okay. I need to end very soon, because I've got stuff to do.
Welcome back.
You do get 50 finding out what ghost it is in the Asylum. It's one of the best parts about Asylum. So what I'm going to do is let's pick... we did Ridgeview. Let's do Edgefield. And we'll try for one more perfect game before we wrap it up for the day. Pardon me. Doop-doop-a-boo, photo camera, salt, sanity, smudgy. Doop-doop-a-boo, 2 of those, that's better. Yeah, I've never seen a ghost that broken. That was a broken ghost. No other explanation for it. Ghost broke. Barbara Gacy. Ooh. I listened to a 3.5-hour podcast on John Wayne Gacy. Jeebus. Some people are just monsters. Breaker is in the garage. What's the damn name again? Barbara. Barbara, where are you? Music box. What did she do? Touch the door? Throw something. Teleport to me like a wraith. Yeah, it's in the middle of the room. You just teleported, didn't you? Which means that's not necessarily the ghost room. There's a chance that's the ghost room, but there's a very good chance that's an indication of teleportation. Ah, that's not. That's a start. So yeah, that could go either way. Could have been a teleport. Maybe I just couldn't work out what it was it touched. But that did seem like it had touched something where there wasn't anything to be touched, which is normally a good indication of teleportation. Teleportation or the spirit phantom? Phantom's got the special thing where he walks to you. So I reckon it might be in here rather than the garage. Oh, and I wanted a perfect game. I shouldn't have taken the interaction photo. Right, I don't see any orbs. I don't see any dots just yet either. Alright, let's go and find out which room is the actual room. And there are fingerprints, so let's look from other fingerprints. That is not an Obake fingerprint. Alright. And it's gone now, so... Are you in here? Probably not. I think if you get a 0.5, that means it's going to get freezing. Even if it hasn't yet, it's going to. What is wrong with the thermometer? Is this just broken thermometer day? What? Come on, make up your mind. It's either cold in here or it's not. If I've got another stuck ghost that's in two places, I'm going to be very annoyed. It does seem to be in there. Okay, let's try for there. I was going to say, you totally just touched something. Nice. Yep. So maybe not a perfect game, because I've already taken one wrong photo, so... But let's see what we get. How about... That angle's a cool angle. Because if he teleports the mannequin, that'll also be fun. Alright. Not that I could see the mannequin, but... Still don't see any orbs. And we might... Oh, there's the dots. Banshee, Phantom, or Goryo. Okay. Well, Goryo might still be touching that window because it's close enough. What was it? Music box. It's a bit of a bugger to hide. Let's get it to blow out a candle. I kind of need that, but we'll come back for it. And smudge it. Ah, heavy rain. Damn it. Forgot about that. So I think we can do this. Haha. And then I should be able to light a smudge stick off my candle. No? Ah, they changed it. I really think you should be able to light a smudge stick off a candle somehow. Like, if you've got a lit candle in your inventory and you press F with your smudge stick out, it should light. I don't see why it doesn't. I'll take another one. Better be in here. Yes. Yeah, it's still cold. No more photos left on that. Yep, and you pull out a candle, nice. Witness a ghost event. We still don't know which one it is yet. So Banshee would be orbs. We haven't seen any orbs. Phantom. Do we have fingerprints? We've got fingerprints. Yes. Oh, no, I know that already. What's the one that we don't know? Oh, Spirit Box. Oh, yeah, I haven't tried the Spirit Box. And Goryo would be EMF level 5. Have we had EMF level 5? No, we haven't. That was the last one. Alright, we haven't seen any orbs. Let's try the Spirit Box. That will sort of work it out. We're basically done if we get this. Where are you? Are you close? Are you here? It's a Spirit Box, so... got a Phantom. So that's mostly okay. So... how game am I? So I don't think there's a hiding spot in here in the first place. Or in here. I think there's one in here. No, there isn't. No. No. Have we found the bone and stuff? No. I don't think we found the bone yet, have we? Yes. Alright, that's a hell of a way to run. In the dark. Considering how bad I am at this game. And that it's the music box that I'd have to use to get there. Oh. That must be crazy. Did I drop my lighter here? No, I've got my lighter on me. Alright. So, instead of trying to get a perfect game, let's try to play better than I'm normally capable of playing, and we'll try and get the ghost photo. I have to drop something, don't I? could be really close. This is going to be so hard. That didn't work at all. She was way too close. I was expecting her to still be in the garage. I think she was in the basement at the time. Oh no! No! I think we're okay. Whew! That was close. I accidentally pulled my torch out trying to get to my lighter. Oh no, not the outside light. Why would I want the outside light? Now, if I take a sanity pill, walk around with this, and that camera that I intended to use. Thanks. So that's not normally how that goes. But I'll take it, right? I'll take it. Oh, we did find the bone. So, no ghost photo, but music box, bone, fingerprints, interaction, fingerprints. We're missing one objective. No, we've just got all the objectives as well. So that will still be a perfect game. So, not how I wanted to get it, but that should be a perfect game. No ghost photo, but we've got all the fingerprints. Almost all fingerprints. Yep, perfect game. Wow. That's not how that's supposed to happen. All right. Nonetheless, guys, that is going to do it for today. That's more than enough Phasmophobia for one day. If you like this video and you're over on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Eventually, at some point, I'm going to be stopping live streaming, dual live streaming to Twitch and YouTube if I ever make it to a Twitch affiliate, which means you're not allowed to dual stream because it has to stay 24 hours exclusive. But these videos will still get uploaded to YouTube in some format or another. So if that's where you prefer to watch, watch over there. Definitely hit that notification bell on YouTube because it's super random when I go live. If you're watching on Twitch, then hit that follow button. That's the one that helps me out the most over there at the moment. And you can change your notification settings in your individual channel settings under your own profile. You can find the channels that you're subscribed to and then change whether you want to get notifications when they go live or not. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Didn't die too much today. There was that one weird one right at the beginning in Tanglewood that made no sense. And then I think we made it, didn't we? Or did we? No, and we also had one in Asylum where the ghost got lucky and just found us. Yeah, other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you the next time I am live. Bye.